Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing my third update of my 20 in 2020 Project Pan. I'm certainly learning a lot about how I use makeup within seasons. I am a teacher, and in the summers I don't have work. I am at home with my kids, and I do still wear makeup even though I'm not going to work, but it's even less so now. I probably wear makeup half the week, and then the rest of the week I just don't even bother. That being said, I am learning a lot about how I wear my makeup, seeing just what my patterns are throughout the year and what is realistic for me to do with my makeup. Let's just get into the products and see where we're at. All right, the first product, the L'Oreal Infallible Lip Gloss in the shade Barely Nude. And I'm finally done with this. I have gotten as much out of this as I possibly can. It is done and out of my collection. I'm so happy to say that. And this was my second tube of this ever. And while I really love this, and it was always like part of my collection, I was kind of concerned how I would do without this in my collection. I really haven't thought about it since I decluttered it. So it just goes to show that you can have staples in your collection and have had them for years and not even miss them when you're done with them and be ready to move on to other stuff, or just you might have stuff already in your collection that fulfills the need of said product. So I'm formally finished with this product. I'm really happy to move it out. And I did say in my last video that I didn't think that they sold this any longer, but I actually did find this online still. So you can still find this on Amazon, probably in drugstores and stuff. So I don't think it's discontinued after all. So if I did want to buy it, it's there. But for now, happy to be shrinking my lip collection down. I have my two Revlon lipsticks, and this one is the shade Pink Truffle. And this one, it's a little bit harder to track the progress because it's on a slant here, so I'll know this for next time. Sometimes it's hard to know, like, where did I start the measuring from and where did I end the measuring from? Was it from this low point? Was it from this high point? It's weird. But I tried my best to estimate, and I haven't really worn this a lot because it is a little bit, I don't want to say it's a formal color. It's just a little bit deeper than my normal summer type of look. But anyway, that said, this bottom line right here is where we're at with this update. Whereas we started all the way up here, now we're all the way down there. So that's where we're at with this lipstick. That's the update on that. I have the Revlon shade in Nude Velvet, which looks like this. And we made it all the way down here. So this one was a little bit easier to track. Next time I'm gonna try to do this like on the actual lid itself. I think that would be a lot easier than trying to do it on a book, but yeah, so I did get a little bit more use out of this. It's a little bit more user-friendly during the summer, in my opinion. I mean, not that you can't use the other one, but you know, I feel like all nude colors, nude on me at least, or brownish colors are a little bit easier to use more frequently because they just go with a lot more looks, but I'm not really surprised by that. The Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. This is a sample size, and it's kind of hard to get it settled in a way where like it's like even, but I used just about this much, which I would have thought would have been a lot more because I have been using this. I've been making a point to use this more frequently, and that's just as far as I've gotten, and I've actually really enjoyed using this and even mixing it. I know you're not supposed to like mix it with foundation, but sometimes I would forget to put it on and then I would like slop it on afterwards, which you're really not supposed to do. It actually works out fine. It's not like a miracle worker, but it does like help with fine lines a little bit. So I have enjoyed using it. So that's where we are right now with that product. For skincare products, I have the Shiseido Ultimune Eye Concentrate. And this is actually done as well, which is great because I didn't really think this did a whole lot for my under eyes. This came in a kit that my mom got me. It was just okay. Glad I got some use out of it, and it's out of my collection. That's the most I gotta say about it. So my other Shiseido that came in the same kit, it is the BioPerformance Glow Revival Cream, and this is where we're at. We're pretty much like near the bottom there. I'll put up a comparison photo so you can see where it was the last time. So I've been pretty good about using this every night. And it's an okay eye cream. And you've heard me say this before, if you watched any of my Project Pans, I don't really know how much I believe in eye creams. I just have this because it came with the set, and it does an okay job. But other than that, it's like not really like a life-changing eye cream by any means, but it's just good enough to use up. So yeah, that's where we are with that. Wouldn't be surprised if this was done in the next update. All right, now on to this bronzer. This is a really old Flirt bronzer from Kohl's, when Kohl's actually sold this brand. They do not any longer, but I still love this bronzer. It's still enjoyable for me to use. This with the mirror that broke. This is the shade Bronze Kissed, and I'm gonna try to tilt it so you can see like how much of a dip there is, but it's really hard to tell. But this is what it looks like right now. I did not hit pan yet on this. That was the goal. But yeah, I can see that there's definitely a sizable dip in there compared to last time. I don't know if you can even tell from the side, but that's just where we are with that. But the moral of the story is there is no pan yet. That's all I was trying to do with this, not necessarily finish it, but goal not met yet on this. The only blush in my project pan, it's Pretty Peach. I see that there's a little bit more of a dip there, but my goal with this was just to hit pan, and I did not hit that goal yet. We're still working on it. I enjoy this blush. I enjoy all three of these, but we'll see where we're at in 2 months. But right now, did not hit goal on that yet. Last but not least, I have my 2 eyeshadows from the Mad for Matte palette, and I was trying to hit pan on these 2 shades, the first and the third. And again, no pan yet, although it looks like I spit on this one. Oh my god. But I did make a dip. That's where we're at with these 2 shades. I feel like they play really well with other shades because they are so like neutral and versatile. You can really get use out of them. So I am pleased that I brought these 2 in. I definitely think it's likely to hit pan in the next 2 months because I am using it often and there's already a dip in there, so we'll see where we're at in September. I don't really want to roll anything in. I kind of like the low amount right now because it is hard. It's really hard to, you know, hit goals on products when you have other makeup that you're also using, but it is also only July, so I know that there's a couple of months left to go. We'll see how it works out. But my plan is to roll in other shadows, other blushes, in the same exact amount. Like I will, like when the one blush hits pan, I will roll 1 blush in, that kind of a thing that I see a realistic chance of hitting a goal with. If I hit my goal on like 3 or 4 more products, I will have hit my goal of 20 for this year, which I definitely see as possible with some of these smaller things. So that's really cool. I don't really know how decluttered Project Pan products work, how that factors into like numbers and stuff, but I consider that a success if you decided to boot something out. Because at the end of the day, the whole point is to use your stuff or curate your collection a little bit more and make decisions on things. So if you end up getting rid of something, that brings you closer to your goal, or it brings me closer to my goal of having a collection that I love and that's more manageable, and to me that's a success. So decisions are good even if they're not necessarily what you maybe have expected or whatever. Guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for joining me on this update. I will catch you back here next time. Bye guys.